It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad.
Digging in, Theo Jamison, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Theo Jamison.
He's set. Here it comes. Nope. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 1-1. Little roller out to second.
On the bag.
Merrifield picks it up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Tigers leave 1. Nothing for the Tigers in their half of the first. Kansas City coming to bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Theo Jamison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Two out, nobody on. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 2-0.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves.
Digging in now, Theo Jamison. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jamison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And it's fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He loses him on ball 4. Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Coming to the plate now, number 8. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. In to score, the runner from third.
Baby. Nice hit, nice hit.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid.
Now batting, Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Theo Jamison. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Theo Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last breath for the Tigers. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. The bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Royals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jacob Barnes earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kevin McCarthy wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. First open of the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while,
In now, Jose Altuve, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Jameson sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the 1st after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Striding forward for his first chance, Theo Jameson, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Theo Jameson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next up for Detroit, Theo Jameson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jameson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Come on.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Jameson has it in his sights, and that's the first out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American. Stepping in, Theo Jamison. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
1 strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hard hit ball to second.
Move it.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next for the Tigers, Theo Jamison, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Last breath for the Tigers. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Got a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Striding in, Marcus Semien. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Jamison is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Altuve has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Sanchez earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Carlos Gonzalez, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks.
Into the box now, Theo Jamison. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity, no score. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game.
Number 3.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jamison looks up, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
So striding forward now, Zue Lin. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Jamison going back on it. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result?
Ready for another chance? Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And they'll just tag him out along the... Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. The 1-2. Now this one hit hard out to right field by Bohr and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that's a special home run. Justin Bour continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Now at the plate, Theo Jamison.
Right fielder, Theo Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Davidson, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He was sat down on strikes 14 in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Danny Enriquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Stepping up now, Justin Bour. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison is there. Let's see if they try it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives.
Next up for the Stros, Aledmus Diaz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Aledmus Diaz.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Jamison giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We're through 6 full. Houston leads this one 16-0. So here's the cleanup
Now
hitter,
back.
Theo
Right
Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to third. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Miles Straw. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the blowout continues. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think.
Stepping in, number 44. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air out to right. Jamieson has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
19-0 the final tonight. The Stros, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Carlos Gonzalez earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Victor Alcantara couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Josh James takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Detroit find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Number 66 will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win as his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And there's ball 2 now. Detroit. Well, guys, this is a team having a bit of a rough go this year, but they've looked particularly hapless out there lately. Losers of 5 straight coming into this one.
You know, Matty V, it always looks like a team looks like they're listless and doesn't play with a lot of energy when you've lost 5 consecutive games.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Goodrum leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now another 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he...
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Theo Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
At the plate, Miles Straw as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied into very shallow right. Jamison has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So digging in now, number 44 comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. High fly ball out to deep right field. Jamison is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tigers lead this one 2-0. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. He popped out in his first trip.
Number 3.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
So striding in, Theo Jamison. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Theo Jamison.
He's set. Here it comes. Soft liner toward first.
All right, hold on right there.
Leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there. Right, a nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Dixon. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Tigers strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Leading off.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Zue Lin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Zue Lin.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jamison is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They're down 2-1. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamison, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now they're both
into the box now. Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Last strike now for Houston. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Eat it. Cut it right there.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more. Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Detroit Tigers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sammy Belliard gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 66 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. John Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.